Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Hey folks, thank you so much for continuing to stick around here on your weather forecast. I'm Justin Staples, and we appreciate you listening and watching us. Maybe you are listening to us in the background. If you have us on YouTube, you can rewatch us, obviously, with your AirPods. Maybe you're in the midst of, I don't know, if you're watching us later, or if you're listening to us work out, whatever you're doing, we just thank you so much for doing so. But hey, it's been a very nice day to maybe go outside and work out, get some of the gym equipment, push it outdoors, and lift some of those weights, and just get out there, walk, hike, run, whatever you've been able to do the last 2 days. It's been phenomenally awesome because we have not supposed to be like here for this time of the year. We should be talking about freezing cold temperatures and snow. Instead, we're talking about mild weather and rain and pushing almost another day of 70s in store for us. We are going to see clouds increasing for us tonight. Temperatures are going to go from the 60s. We'll dip down to the mid 50s for us. Look at our sunset, getting close to 6 o'clock by tomorrow night. By Thursday, we'll have a 6 o'clock exact sunset for us. And again, our sunrises are now getting closer to 7 a.m. now. So a lot of your backyards may look like the image behind here. Again, this is from Philpott Lake. Thanks to Luis for getting these photos here for me. So a beautiful night to the making. Go ahead and fire up the grill. Yes, it'll be cloudy, but again, not much rain will be forecasted to fall in the evening hours. Remaining variably cloudy and mild for tonight. Temperatures of the 50s everywhere you go. 50 Ararat, 55 Woolwine, double nickels there for you in Rocky Mount, 53 there in Ferrum, and 52 here in Ridgeway, 51 both Stewart and Martinsville, Axton, Sandy Level, Bassett, Fieldale, and Bassett Forks community seeing the low 50s. Same story for Patrick Springs, Kreitz, and Wirtz, Virginia, out towards that direction. Moving on now to your Thursday, we will begin to see a considerable cloudy sky for the day. Yeah, 70s and upper 60s for everybody except for Ararat and Woolwine coming in at 66 degrees there. We'll see rain late in the night, so we'll see a storm system passing through. It's going to produce some heavy rain for us, and the last thing we need is more rainfall because it has been so wet here for our area. So again, temperatures moving on in the mid 60s, near 71 degrees here in the city, coming in at the overnight low of 56. We're giving tomorrow a 7 out of 10 because of the clouds that are increasing for us. And then again, our overnight lows remaining very mild. So unfortunately, no winter weather is in store for us as you make your way forward tonight or going into the next foreseeable future, as this outlook takes us to the rest of the month. Pretty much, we're 28 days. We're already halfway through the month, at least to say our friends towards the Pacific Northwest and western part are seeing some snow out towards there. So if you need some snow, go out and get your skis ready and go out towards Idaho, Utah, Salt Lake City. Of course, over the past couple of years that lake there in Utah pretty much was in a drought, and now all that rain that they've been seeing and snow melt has been allowed to allow the lake to fill back up again for all of us. So if you're doing anything out there, just do know if you have family out towards the west, they're in snow heaven for sure, no doubt about that. Meanwhile, the parts of the south are going to remain fairly dry. They saw recently some severe weather that moved through parts of Alabama and Georgia. Saw some tornado reports down there just last week, and now they're beginning to kind of calm things down with normal levels here. That was right on the money with that little wave there. Meanwhile, parts of the Central Plains states and moving up to the northeast and mid-Atlantic states are going to remain just at or near normal precipitation levels out towards our region. So it is a period that we're going to remain wet and we're going to remain warm enough to support liquid rain and no snow. Parts of the northeast are expecting some snow the next couple of days up there. Meanwhile, parts of New York City, they have yet to even pick up a measurable inch of snow. The city itself, outside of Buffalo, again, we talked about that already, that they picked up the 80 inches of snow back during Christmas, but remaining elsewhere, it's been very scarce to get snow for anybody down along the deep south. They did have some ice events recently down there, so they're now recovering from the ice towards Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas there, and then towards parts of Kentucky, West Virginia are seeing that mildly stable winter-like weather where we're just not getting enough winter-like cold to support the precipitation. So that is where we're standing for between now and going the rest of the month. Will things change? We'll see. Will March come in like a lion or a lamb? We will see what that holds for as we get closer to that time frame. Do stick around here for we have a lot more programming continuing right after this.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer.